Hi, welcome back to the Protagonist Corner and Stories. In our last video, I said I'd bring in some extra help, and sure enough, the extra help is here. I have Rich, who I'm hoping will hold down the R2 for me. This button here when I need him to, so I can like heal or do ice magic or whatever it is I need to do. So I will be able to use my other hand for combat stuff, which isn't on the stick yet, and also my chair's on, which is never a good thing during recording. So let me turn that off really quick. Yay! There we go. Also, I can still heal some more, so I should probably do that. And while I'm doing that, I'm getting my hand down, so that when I need to go into combat, we will. Okay, it's fine for right now because I'll be able to go through the store, get the chest that we know is here, and it'll give you some more health, which is always good. Well, when I say the chest that I know is here, okay, I'm officially complaining about this. If you have the sword that you need to open a door, it should automatically shift to that sword temporarily. That would be great, but okay. I realize you want the, well, I was going to say, the developers want the idea of me fumbling for my keys to open a door, but like, this never happens during combat. You can't even open doors during combat. So that excuse I tried to give them just doesn't exist. So, why did they make me do that? I guess it's so the devs know when they have to load the area, so to speak. Or the game knows when the area needs to load. I'm supposing that's it, but I don't even know. I feel like I'm giving them too much credit. Anyway, more health, please. Thank you. Yep, here we go. There's your obligatory once-yearly Mario reference. Mario 64. Any of the 3D Mario games, really. It was only Mario 64 back in 1999, was it? No, I'm lying. That's at least 2000. Or no, I'm lying again, because I was still in high school when the Nintendo 64 came out. I need to look that up later, because I feel like I should know that. I can probably just ask my Echo, whose name I'm not going to say in case you have one too, and they all decide to wake up. Also, I hate waiting for the stupid barge to pass. Barge! Can I get through, please? Okay. Yeah, it pretty much just did that. Thanks, Richie. I missed the moment, but you seconded me, and I appreciate that. Here we go. Okay, I was gonna say, how the heck do I miss that? I don't. Okay, but there we go. Oh, I need to switch my sword. Totally. I probably should put on, well, still the hero sword, because I might need to heal. I don't need the ice sword until we get to the last battle. We know that for a fact. We've known that for a fact for 30 eons, and I'm gonna get ready to skip this cutscene we've already seen. Okay, there we go. Cutscene has been skipped. Now even more health. Okay, I don't need to mention the other things that used to be in the chest, because you will already know that you've seen this series. And you've heard what I wanted to be my last video the first time I attempted, well, yeah, we can say that, the first time I attempted this level, and things went dismally, because I was trying to be the amazing one-handed wonder and still do this, and bye, Marie, thank you! I was trying to be the amazing one-handed wonder, and we all know how that worked out, which is to say it didn't. And in fact, what we can do is heal a little bit more. Basically be at full health, that's a good thing. And with that in mind, for the time being, I will shift to the Ice Sword, the only other functional sword besides the hero, in your repertoire, because it can actually freeze enemies. The others are basically useless. I guess the Fire Sword's good for extra damage. I don't even know what the purple thing's supposed to do. If you do know, let me know in the comments, because I'm mildly curious. And I do know that I was given a tutorial tip about it, but I can't read those things. So there you go. Now, could I ask people to help me read those things? Sure. but like that wouldn't need to involve them being here. And I chose this game because for the most part I was able to deal with it independently until we got here, and I kind of was less capable of doing that. Also, ow. Serves you right. Okay, so now let me switch swords and heal again. Let's heal again, like we did last summer. Okay, nobody gets that reference, I understand that. No gamers listen to Chubby Checker. Except for those who played Pac-Man back in the 70s, possibly. And probably not even them, honestly. Like, well, to be fair, my uncle played, like, old school retro games like Pac-Man and stuff like that, and, you know, Centipede, and did listen to Chubby Checker, I'm pretty sure. Like, Rich, did you like Chubby Checker that you know of?
No.
No? That kind of surprises me. Okay, cool. Guess I was completely wrong. Yay. Alright, let's float over. Now we have our last battle before the real last battle. And, okay, let's get rid of your shield. Okay, and we should kill you before we kill the blue eel thing, because the blue eel thing strengthens you guys. And if it has no one to strengthen, that's a frick, that all it can do is basically just die. Now, unfortunately, I'm so weak that the first time I try the last fight, I will die, but they'll bring me back at half health, the way they always do. Try saying that 3 times fast. Half health, half health, half health. I did okay with it, actually. Nothing I should try doing again, but like, it's okay, it was audible. It's fine, sort of. Okay, now we need to dodge our cannonballs, as we've done 1,000 times before. Okay, let's get out of the way of that cannonball so it doesn't hit me. Ow, that didn't work out as well as I would like. But we know I'm gonna die the first time I try the finale anyway, so it's fine. Well, it's not fine, but, you know, I can deal with it, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know why they make me take the other platform here. The last fight could have just been here. Like, I get they're trying to build tension, but tension goes away like the millionth time you've done this. Thank you for your patience, by the way, viewers. I appreciate it greatly. Let me know you're in solidarity with me by leaving a like on the vid. I appreciate that very much as well, and also a sub if you've not done so already. Okay. Oh, longsword. Oh, crud. Okay. I wish you could. Game does not let you dual wield. Actually, now that I think about it, why doesn't it let you dual wield? Okay. That is the promised death. After this we start trying for real. Oh, past it. Okay, let's grab you. Owie. Okay. I killed myself in my favorite way. I let the people, the explosive enemies, blew me up as they died. That's my favorite way to die, by far. Oh, well, I need to heal first. That would help. How many times am I going to forget that? Details. Well, right now. Hi, Richie. Can you just take a seat by me and basically hit this button? I guess particularly when the fire people come out. The people enveloped by fire.
Which button?
This guy.
On the bottom there.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay. You can't program the joystick.
That'd be great. Most console games don't let you do that. It's true. By the way, I couldn't see for a second, but I'm both fine.
Back in the day, you could.
And with PC games, you still can. And with some console games, it's so rare, it's not working. Nice dash. Ooh, bad dash. Oh God, move. Okay, I'll take it. You know what? I need to pause for a second to reset my hand, so I'm doing that.
Good idea.
And as soon as they come back from the pause, I get nailed. Yeah. You thought there was? That's so cute. Vision. Oh God. And there they were. Oh God. Too late. Get out of the circle. Oh crap.
I don't know what that button does. What does that button do?
Okay. It charges my ice sword so that it puts them out. But okay. So maybe.
So I have to push and hold, or is it repeated pushing?
Push and hold. Actually, yes.
So I'm gonna have to do it two hands because it's going this way. So I'm gonna have to hold the remote with this hand and push.
So with this hand. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right.
I can do it.
Actually, how about we try just passing the controller? I'll go over controls because I think this might be easier. Not that it's guaranteed you'll be able to do it, but you might be able to. Okay. So square is your sword.
Okay.
And I realize YouTube advice told you not to go over buttons, but I'm doing it for a reason right now. I'm kind of orienting Rich. So sorry. And you move with the left stick. So left stick plus X will dash you.
Oh.
And you really
burst.
Yeah, you really want to worry about your dash when you see the yellow circle because you don't want to be in there when it explodes. So you immediately want to dash out of there. And also your triangle does your grappling hook that you can use to pull enemies towards you or knock them into other enemies. And also if you hold square, it's hard for me to demo this. It's okay if you don't do this stuff. If you hold square, you can sometimes grab the enemy with your sword and kind of throw him. You don't want to do that to the fire people because if you do that, odds are Bernardo, your character will kind of mantle to the downed fire guy, and when you perform the coup de grace, they'll just explode, and you'll lose a good chunk of your health or just die. And then you have this button here that is your sword, that is your ice sword or your healing sword, and to switch between.
What's the circle do?
The circle. What does it do actually? That's a very. I thought the circle caused the mantling, but apparently it doesn't. Because I do that with a square all the time, and so I think the circle has no functionality here.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Alright. What was that?
Oh, that was your ice sword, because you kind of tapped the bumper and it. But one thing I should tell you too is the well, not that. Why did I hit that side of the freaking thing?
Fire sword, ice sword.
Well, that I believe is your healing sword, the green one, and the brighter blue like that is your ice sword. Okay. So if you need to heal, tap the D-pad till you get to the green, and then it's the same bumper to activate that.
Nice.
And we're gonna see how this goes. And I get to see someone else in the driver's seat, so that's gonna be fun. So Let's see. Actually, where does the fight start? I should actually also ask that question. Oh yeah, give me the controller back for a second. So, because we're just gonna walk over to the floating platform. So you wanna take this, it'll take you to the part where we're gonna fight, and then when we land, there'll be another barge that you can just kind of walk to that will take you into your fight. Oh no, I lied. We're going. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So just hit that little button when you're ready to go. Then.
Which one? That one.
This guy. Yeah. All right. Let's see how this goes then. Or circle. That works too. Also, when you see the exclamation point, they're about to attack. So either hit square at the same time while facing them and try to block them, or dash out of the way. Sorry, Richie. Probably should have mentioned that. Oh, dash out of the vortex thing. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to be in that gold there.
There's too much stimulus going on.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Potential video title. X2.
I did know better than you did, so.
Well, it takes me a while too. Also what I'm thinking is if neither one of us get past this video, what I think I might do is see if you can leave a link in the description of this video to the final cutscene for this game, and we'll just sort of link to it so they can watch it and I can finally be done with this because this game is my personal hell. Okay.
What's dash again?
Dash is X plus direction on left stick. Let me see if I can. Also, one thing I should tell you is your ability to dash is governed by the white lines here.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you have, I believe, some kind of green, you technically can do it. So fortunately, I've leveled it up almost all the way, so you'll almost always have access to it. But anyway, yeah, okay, so, I'm gonna try not to leave you in the middle of the fray here, but, you know, okay, so I can just hand this back to you. Oh, sugar, no. And also, I'm gonna also heal you as much as I can. Just start out with. It won't be as much as I usually can because the ice sword kind of went off. But that's better than nothing, I suppose. And I'll put you back on the ice to start, and ready when you are.
Okay.
It's so much fun when Jason plays the game. I know, yeah, your triangle is a grappling hook, so you can bring enemies towards you with it if you want to do that. Nice block there. You love that. You love seeing it twice too. Owie. Get over here. And actually sometimes.
Where'd I go?
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. In fact, the fun that you'll really have is like, oh, get out of the circle.
Try it. Oh.
Good job. I know, yeah, the yellow creatures create the circle, so if we can get rid of them, the circles go bye-bye.
I can't attack this dude in the yellow circle?
You can, but like no promises that you'll hit anything, and if you spend too long in there, bye-bye.
Yeah. Death be not proud.
Well, right now Death is proud, unfortunately, so that's something we'll need to work on. Yeah, but so after this vid, we should I guess look up okay, let's go back to my PlayStation for us media bar, right? Because we can't call it a desktop, even though it totally is one. And let's go back to this. What I want to see is the actual title of this game is Stories, the Path of Destiny. Okay, so what we want to look up after we're done recording this video is Stories, the Path of Destiny, True Ending, and we want to link to that in the description because I have a feeling that you're not beating this, and I know I'm not beating it because I've tried 10 million times.
I'm definitely not beating it.
but I think we all enjoy watching you try.
Yeah.
So, you know, until we get to our hour, or until you get sick of it, whichever comes first. Are you sick of it yet?
No.
Okay, cool. Just, you know, give me a high sign when you are. this does remind me of when we used to play GTA, which is something I would love to do for the channel again when I'm finally done Voice of Cards, which is going to take 30 years. But like, unlike this game, I'm so enjoying Voice of Cards, so I'm fine with that. Despite having done basically a full playthrough of the first campaign on the channel, which is a sign of a good game. Now as I've said very often, this is a great final boss because it tests all of your skills. But like, I'm also sick of it. I kind of don't want to do it anymore.
So are those other fighters like indefatigable? They keep coming?
Oh, there is a point where they'll stop. I just haven't gotten
like
there.
They keep appearing more and more of them?
Oh yeah, they'll keep adding waves until you're done.
Okay. So there's no sense in actually trying to fight all of them.
Well, that's the funny thing. Eventually you have to, because you have to kill everybody. You can't just board your ship, which actually, you know what? We should try doing that again, because I've tried, because that thing where you're like, oh god, I can't see where the heck am I? That was your ship that the enemy captured. So it might be that there's a place where you can go on the ship and you don't actually have to beat all 10 billion of these things. Yeah. And if that's the case, I'll never stop laughing at everybody.
There has to be. If it's unending bad guys, then you can't beat them all.
Well, it does eventually end.
I mean, you might have to beat the big bad guy, but...
It's just that there's 60 waves of them.
Yeah.
And that's usually the way it goes, because, like...
How do you beat the big bad guy? The fire dude?
The fire dude, the best way to do that is to have your ice sword equipped. That's why we're on the ice sword, and just charge it, because when you say fire dude, do you mean the people that lay the circle down?
Yeah.
Or, okay, well, with the people that lay the circle down, what you want to do is dash towards them using the X plus L thing that I showed you, and you just want to whack them. But, like, every time you hit them, they like, dart away, so you have to, like, keep track of them. But hitting them 2 or 3 times should be enough to kill them. Or if you can knock them into another enemy, they'll just fall down, and then you can perform a coup de grace by hitting them one more time.
So could I grapple hook one of the
absolutely
guys and pull them into the
fire that's like the ideal plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Like, we're at the point where it's a well-constructed boss fight, but I've had to, but I wanted to show all the endings earnestly, but then the ability to beat the game unlocked, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. How many times do we need to see this guy die? Like, even though one of the trolls of this game is that every time you get an ending, you get a card that I could have shown off in the main screen, but we've seen it already, so I guess I didn't have to. And you get a different title for the kind of hero you are based on the choices that you've made. You know, that's how they want to keep this playable. But like I said in one of my other ending videos for the series, because I've had like 4 or 5 of them, is that what would have made this point is to have other playable characters. Like if you'd been able to play Zenobia, or even Palomino in some situations, or Lupino, not Palomino. His name's Lupino, the rabbit, the traitorous rabbit. Oh, okay. That's why people say it's hard to do commentary and play at the same time. Now I fully understand that. In fact, that's why, for those of you who are wondering, if you've wondered why you've heard like long stretches of quiet, it's because I'm concentrating and actually want to beat this thing. But like, because it's hard to focus on the 50,000 things that I need to focus on while playing this and also doing commentary on the fight. Which is why I should stick to RPGs, but no one accused me of being bright.
Yeah.
Also, just think of the games that I have to finish that I'm not doing while I'm doing this. Like, the Star Trek game we started eons ago, still not done. Alan Wake 2, still not done. I'm doing a lot of Persona, but like a Eden Chronicles. Rising, still not done, and 100 Heroes, of course, isn't even started yet because it's the next game in that series. But all the time, I'm making you watch me try to do this, which is wrong for you and wrong for me. So that's why win, lose, or draw, and probably lose. This is going to be the last video, and I'll link to the ending for you. And yes, I did say Yost because I'm kind of from Philadelphia. Also, Jonathan, get out of there, please. Thank you. Bye. Oh! Hi!
Take that, Smokey.
Can you return, or do you not want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay. Because my hand was in the wrong place the entire time, which is why one of the things I want to work on is doing a hand cam, so you can see what I'm doing right and doing wrong, particularly in button skull-oriented games like this. Like, so you can see that dummy has his left hand all the way up in the air. No wonder he can't dodge to save his life. And Rick is familiarizing himself with controls, I think, which is good.
Okay.
You know, the game told me that circle was not the grappling hook, but the way to grapple them with your sword. So actually try that, like, after a hit on square. I'm not saying it'll work, but... Ooh, cool! Awesome! Now, when they fall like that, you can hit them again to immediately do a coup de grace. Just swearing.
Why am I not able to explain myself?
Oh.
I probably pressed the wrong button.
It's square.
Damn! I'm such an X fiend.
Well, X is a cool button. You know they call it cross in the UK? Which is interesting.
Yeah, they do.
You,
Let me try one.
Hold it, you knew that?
Yeah.
For real? That's so cool! I'm sure you would know who Aerith was, and you initially did not, but you did know that! That's so amazing! But then, okay, well I don't know if I can say that, so I'm not saying it. We'll talk about if I can say that after we're off camera. So I'll know if I can say that. I totally hope I can, because I think it'll help me. Right now you don't know what I'm talking about, but you will soon. In fact, I think you could guess. What? Nice block. Cooking the fire, I like it. Dash out of the circle. Well, you dash kind of.
I dashed into the circle.
Which you're not the only one who's done that, honestly. Because I am very, very good at that. And every time I do it, it's like the only worst way to die for me is when I die to the fire people by killing them and thereby being close to their explosion.
Yeah. I like when you killed 7. Like I like the old school games where you got points for killing worthless enemies.
In a way, they do that.
You can see if you did any better or not.
Because I know you're thinking about 10,000 things right now, so you probably didn't see it for that reason. But like every time you hit an enemy and don't get hit, you'll see the button at the right on my screen like that multiplier will go up, and I think that means you're doing extra damage or something for every unanswered shot that you land.
Get over here.
Pretty much. The turn. Oh, good God, y'all! Bye-bye! Bye! Again, bye!
Oh, there's 2 of the circles.
See, knock over. Oh, but you didn't get to the...
They're pretty weak though. You
Oh,
hit them once,
good.
they pretty much die.
Well, only if you knock another enemy into them. Or were you talking about the eel things or the fire things?
The circle things.
Oh yeah, they're... The
ones who lay down the circle.
Well, no, they're only weak if you knock another enemy into them. If you knock another enemy into them, they fall. And then you can coup de grace them. But otherwise, they take like 4 hits to drop. This actually makes me out of breath a little bit. Interesting. Which is something I've never commented on before. I always should have.
They say deja vu isn't real, but something like this.
The glitches in the Matrix happen all the time. And if you don't get that reference, you need to watch the Matrix right now. Great movie. Well, I like the first 3 at least a little bit. Like, the first one is clearly the best one, but the second one is good for different reasons. The second one's a good guy flick, and the third one is actually a watchable movie. Ow!
I don't like Colonel Sanders though in the second.
No one likes Colonel Sanders. I love that you just called him that. Be the bee, his pretension.
Yeah.
It never ends. Like, instead of doing Colonel Sanders, they should have just had the Oracle be the bad guy. That would have been a little show on, but it's twist, but it kind of works because she herself says she says let's get the obvious stuff out of the way, and Neo eventually, because it takes him ages to figure out anything, goes, how can I trust you? And he just goes bingo. So I'm seeing the whole thing where in that room is hard because I warned you. The good news is, this is special because I don't usually get to give you any of that. If you get to save most of your ace, and here's how. He can still say no, and you can have the basic same story. You just get a relatable villain who we know and have a relationship with instead of I'm a guy in a suit and I'm evil because I use big words.
I killed one of the fire layer down.
Good job! Believe it or not, that wasn't pretentious. I mean, I know it sounded pretentious. It wasn't intended to be, because it's actually hard to kill them and not die yourself in the process. So the fact that you managed it is actually an accomplishment. Oh my god. And the oh my god was, I need my water. Can I have a quick sip?
Yeah.
Because I'm not usually talking that much when I record these videos, at least right now, because like I have somebody to play off of.
Yeah.
And it's just got a lot more interesting because you have two people trying to beat it. And there's also a lot more interesting for me because at the end of this video, I'm free! Free to do fun things! Yay! Now, I'm not really trying to change this game. It was awesome. Just this final boss fight is, how do I put this? Really, really impossible? And I finally acknowledged that I'm not going to be able to do it. Like, I know we were talking about getting Mom to do it, or Jake to do it, but like, no and no, because, we're trying to do this with Mom would be like this, but like...
Wait, did these monsters not advance on you? Or do they advance one at a time?
It's one at a time. You got it exactly right. Let me pause while we talk here. They advance one at a time. It's like the Batman Arkham games, like I said, a billion years ago, for those of you who remember. Like, that's what kind of makes it fair, because, in fact, you'll see, next time you'll be able to see this, you'll see an exclamation point, a pop above the head of your next attacker, and if you face them and hit square at the same time as they attack, that's how you get those blocks that allow you to kick them away, knock them down, and give you the opportunity to perform a coup de grace, which is great on any enemy except for the fire guys, because, like I said, your character will automatically snap to the fire guys, and you'll blow up when they do. And that's not fun, but...
Yeah. Oh, so as long as you don't advance on the multiple monsters, you can fight them one at a time.
Oh, yeah. And you just need to...
That sounds like a strategy to me.
Yeah, totally good strategy. I like it. In fact, you're the bridge.
Yeah. You're the con.
X.
Or the com, the communication device.
I wish these platforms were real. I keep saying it. Like, it'd be so cool to actually be able to move like this. It's like the Jetsons, but better. Now, admit it. How many of you have you guys have never seen the Jetsons? Okay, if you've seen it, what's your favorite character? If you haven't seen it, do you know what it is? If you don't know what it is, take a guess. I'm interested in seeing those. Dash! Oh, okay, you already did. Just goes to show you how slow I am. Yay! Dash away all! And again! Oh, stay out of the fire circle, there we go! Oh, see, that's what happens to me all the time. That's how I take most of my damage, usually, when it was a good day. That was so close. That was wildly good. Oh my god. Okay. I love how I get just as into watching. I get more into watching you than I do watching myself. Because you say, okay, let's analyze this. You see, here's why. Because I believe that you can do this. I've come to terms with the fact that I can't.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Not today, anyway. I have to play it like for a couple days.
And do you want to see that? I'm not sure I want to see that. Not that I don't believe I absolutely do, but like, I really. In fact, this is an opportunity to discuss what's next in this time slot. Because again, win, lose, or draw. I'm done with this. So what we're going to do is Rising Tide, the next Final Fantasy. Well, the next and last Final Fantasy 16 DLC. We're also going to. After that, we're probably going to start Assassin's Creed Origins, which is another action game. So let's see how much I suffer through that, and let's see how much of it I can get through. Plus, when I feel like trying it again, we have another last level. Last level to the bane of my existence, as I guess they should be. But we have the last level of Double Dragon Gaiden to do, so that's going to be a thing. Plus, there's all the RPGs I'm doing with Mom, and the voice of cards that I do frequently with you. So we have that to look forward to, and any game you guys want to see me try because you think I'll like it or because you want to see me suffer, let me know. Suffering is good. Suffering builds character. I've suffered through how many videos of this? I have to check later. But a lot of them. Let's just say that. It's a freaking lot of them. Okay. Oof. I am talking a lot today for the... Oh! And my god, how did I forget? Before I do most of that, well, I'll do Final Fantasy next for real. But before I do most of that, the fourth mainline Life is Strange game is coming out, so I need to start doing that series.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to start doing that after Rising Tide is done, or after I'm done with it. But since I did legitimately beat Final Fantasy 16 on easy mode, but I still beat it, I have no doubt I'll be able to get through Rising Tide eventually. Over under on how many videos I'm gonna need, I want to hear it. Let me know in the comments. Say like more than 12, less than 6. I'm making them up, but like, give me your over under in the comments is what I'm legitimately saying. 2 for 1, gotta love that. Get over here, both of you. Oh, give me the other. Why can I only do one coup de grace? It's so wrong. Oh, get out of there already! You still move. I didn't have my hand right. I need to have my hand ready, or else it's a miracle that I live that long. Oh my god. This is, wow. Okay. You're done after the hour's up. Just be happy about that. It's a good thing. Because there are fun games to play and we get to like play them and stuff. Rich, have you ever seen American Horror Story?
I saw a season or two.
You didn't really like it there, right?
It was good.
Oh, okay. Well, there are...
No, I am with horror.
Oh, you don't like horror. Okay. So yeah, that's a better Scott game. The reason I ask is, again, going back to games coming to the Pragon's Corner, we are going to start Until Dawn soon, which is the official beginning, or the unofficial beginning, because the official beginning of Band of Madonna, but it's the unofficial beginning of the series, that is basically American Horror Story of the video game.
Oh, okay.
We'll go into, it's not officially licensed as American Horror Story, but it's a group of people in a different type of horror thriller situation, and your actions control who lives in your guys. It's not like this where you go based on checkpoints. If somebody dies in your playthrough, they stay dead,
right.
And the people who survive, and it may affect other things down the line. I don't know that for sure, but it definitely affects your ending there, and there's a lot of things that can happen. We deal with monsters, witches, colonial times, military conflicts, like modern military conflicts. It's a whole bunch of fun stuff. Now, for fans of Stephen King's Pet Sematary like me, you'll really enjoy our first game in the series, Until Dawn, again, because it may feature a monster you're somewhat familiar with, in a way. More on that later. But, I'm thoroughly looking forward to that. We'll probably bring my adopted mom's husband Scott in on that, because I know for a fact he loves American Horror Story, and that would be a video game that's not the series same that he can play, because he's the one person who likes that series. Apologies if you enjoyed it too. Okay, Katie loves Serious Sam? Oh, American. Oh, hold up a minute then. But she's a nurse. There's no way she has time. Okay, so she might be able to come in on like the first game for this. Okay, all right. You know what? I'm game for you at least asking her if she's interested.
Sure.
Oof. Okay, so then so if she is interested, we're probably doing that even earlier than I thought we were. How are we doing time-wise?
I think you're at 40 minutes.
Okay, so we have a few more attempts here. Plus, either way, I'm happy because this has been a fruitful video. It's sort of been a channel vlog of sorts, where we talked about coming attractions. In fact, We can even call this video approaching attractions, but I think I kind of prefer sending in the relief pitcher. Do you like that one?
Yeah.
Awesome. In fact, does the relief pitcher want another go? Or not? You can say no.
Relief pitcher, yeah. Do it.
Okay, cool. I get to chillax for a minute. You need to take one. There we go. Coup de grace. Turn. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I say you got it. Meanwhile, they have not yet begun to fight. Nice block, though. No, they should have given you that block. You were facing him. You were swinging. The game's just cheap. Goodbye to you. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Remember your get over here on triangle if you want to use that as well. Sorry about the backseating. Circle! Get out of there. Beautiful. Now, fair warning, when you're on that little raft thing, it won't register your hits. It's what I call a tactile blind spot, and it's so annoying. Beautiful. Nice hit. Get out of there. Nice. Get out of there too. Oh,
Right,
look at
right.
you. Oh god. There's no place to move. But wait, there's more.
I was
Owie.
trying to find the grappling hook. I couldn't find it.
It is
forgetting which
up
button it
here.
is.
Yeah, it's so wrong that I've done this to you. I've been playing this game for hours,
Yeah.
literal hours. Had plenty of time to familiarize
I
myself.
got even further that time.
You did. You did. Like
I'm beating these clown people all the time now.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
They're technically all, well, mostly right, except for the eel things. And we haven't seen the blue eel thing yet. Eventually, there's a blue eel thing that comes up. Now, it's funny that they save it for later, but it's the least threatening enemy you're going to face here because all it does is charge up other enemies, but it can't actually hurt you itself. So the idea is to save that thing for last if you can. Because then you get to take a breath, go back to your healing sword, and we'll heal. Pretty much.
You knocked one into the other. That was awesome.
Yeah. Goodbye to you.
Get over here.
Oh, think of the other coup de grace. I hate you.
Bam. Take that, Fluffy.
Good. Okay, we'll feather it. Oh, coup de grace the eel. I love it. Ow. Oh no, out of there too. Oh, pain and no gain.
You're a headache. You're for Excedrin.
Ow! Oh. Okay, see that's what always happens to me. That is exactly what happens to me. I accidentally kill the fire god when I'm too close, and they kill.
Yeah.
I commit
Well,
Harry
the field
Carey.
gets very small for you to escape. Is what happens.
Yeah, and my left hand is like this. It's up around my shoulder for those who can't see, because I'm not using a face cam. So it's like I'm playing this game that's meant to be played two-handed, one-handed. Today, like I'm not always like that, but today I totally am because I'm doing a lot more commentary than I usually do on these, which is good because it makes for a better video.
Much
But
better. It's lively, entertaining, exciting.
yep, even what's the name of that character? I forget.
I don't know. We just all know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave him a get over there.
Yeah. What Scorpion does to people when he thinks they smell bad. Sure. Oh, I wanted to critic the other one too, but I can't. No, I'm sorry.
What does the ice guy do? Did he say get over here?
No, unfortunately, he never does. Well, Reptile, the green guy,
No, the blue guy.
look, he just freezes people.
He doesn't say anything fun?
No, unfortunately not. Ed Boon didn't give him any dialogue, which is, well, in story mode he did, because Mortal Kombat games have story modes now. By the way, I need to like play Mortal. Well, I know this is weird. They call the new one Mortal Kombat 1 because it's like a return to the first game, but they do time travel stuff. Like the stuff that happened before still happened. They're doing alternate universe stuff because everybody does that now.
Yeah.
Actually, they've been doing that since 9, which is really weird. That means time to do another series. Is what that means. When you need like a Mortal Kombat wiki just to follow what's going on in the story, it's probably time to do another series. But don't do Injustice, because I will never do Injustice. That's easily the most depressing game I've ever played. It's a game that stars the DC superheroes, but in an alternate universe where Superman turns evil because of something the Joker did. And it's easily the most depressing game I've ever played in my life. Like, the first one's good because the actual DC superheroes come in to save the day. In the second game, that never happens again. So
in the universe where Superman is evil, Green Lantern is the thing.
Well, Green Lantern actually is pretty cool eventually because he almost turns evil but then turns good again. And like, it's the best use of the whole Green Lantern life suit I've ever heard. Because in the moment where he triumphs over the Red Lantern who's trying to turn him evil, you get the whole thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is really cool. But then of course I had to actually fight the Red Lantern. I died to him 6 times before I finally beat him. So, but I did finally beat him though. So there is that. That's another reason I will never do the Injustice games, because like my ineptitude at fighting games would totally destroy the flow.
Yeah, like Batman could never do that role. How's he gonna fight Red Lantern?
Well, you know what they always do with Batman, where he has the tech that gives him the advantage. Like when he fought Superman one time and had kryptonite gloves. So
yeah, but what's the Red Lantern's weakness?
The Red Lantern weakness. Well, actually, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to do, because the Red Lantern weakness turned out to be the Green Lantern.
Right.
And that was it.
Right. So Batman has no hope against him.
Yeah. Well, that's why Batman basically reforms the Justice League after Superman turns evil and calls it the Circle of Trust, because he can't call it the Justice League. In fact, that was like one of the most depressing things that ever happened. Because like in Injustice 2, Superman's one bad guy in his League of Evil superheroes, quote unquote, but the other bad guy is like Brainiac. So that forces the original Justice League to team up again. And they had this moment where because Superman can see through things, so he can see underneath the tablecloth in the Hall of Justice and see that it's still the Justice League table. And Superman called him out on it, and Bruce goes, "Well, I never took it down." I'm like, yes! Superman's gonna turn good again. And it looks like for a second that's happening, but then it's like, no. In fact, it's like, here's what you get to do. You get to choose who to side with in the end.
How's Superman there? I thought he died.
Well,
in the 10's comic series.
Oh, in fact, they actually use that in a way, because like the Joker rigs a whole bunch of bombs to Lois Lane's heart rate, and he does some kind of psychotropic thing. He doesn't have the Scarecrow go, which would have made sense, but oh well. He does some kind of psychotropic thing where Superman thinks he's fighting Doomsday, so he kills Lois Lane, and like that and causes Metropolis to explode. He basically 9/11's Metropolis, and so a billion people die, and Superman's fault. So Batman's interrogating him about where all the bombs came from, and Superman basically blazes through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man, and goes, where is the bomb? I'm gonna kill you for setting all these. And he goes, oh, what happened? The Joker goes, what happened? You want one? And so Superman just rips his heart out, and that's how you get the birth of evil Superman.
Nice.
It's a good scene, and like I said, the first game is good because they actually have the real DC superheroes there that come in and save the day, and it's so great when you get to that final chapter, or like last Street Fighter where you play as Superman, the real Superman comes with the teleporter, and you're like, oh yes! But like, why does that never happen again? I guess they figured it can't happen every time, but like, it's a comic book. Why can it not? Someone explain this to me. Okay, oh bye. Oh no.
I feel like the platform's a safety place. They can't get you.
Well, they can get me, but I can't get them. It's a tech that. In fact, let me try to show that actually. I'm gonna see if I can.
And when you accidentally scooted onto it, they were like not approaching you.
Well, oh yeah, that is a thought. So, and I actually tried to heal there before. It didn't
Maybe
work.
if they have ranged weapons, they can.
But the only ranged weapon is the Goldiol thing. Yeah. So, and that vortex is
not really a weapon. It's a holder. Yeah.
Okay, we can pretend I wasn't looking at there. It's fine. Somebody help me! I wasn't asking you to help me. You want to try one more time?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my god.
X. Triangles, grapple. Squares, swing. Hold squares, swing hard.
Yeah. Hold squares swing hard and sometimes drive people.
Circle is nothing.
Yeah, circle is nothing, even though the game lies about that. It's so
X
weird.
is zoom.
Yeah. Yeah, zoom. An old car commercial I can guarantee you no one remembers. Nice! Oh! Get out of there! Too many of them.
Yeah.
Just freaking,
Too many.
like, it's impossible, dude. I've done this once before years ago, and I don't know how the freak I even...
I was trying to keep it from getting off of that original space. I was trying to lure them all in there and fight them like only 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah, you were trying to create a bottleneck.
Yeah, but it pulled me out into the crowded space, and that's where I lost it.
Oh god. Like, and I was looking earlier after my previous video in the series for a difficulty setting. I was trying to go down to easy. I know I said I'd never do that without replaying the whole game again, but in this case, I felt okay doing it because...
So when you hit those guys and their armor like flies off, are you allowed to pick them up?
Oh, can you pick up the shield? No. Can I pick them up? Maybe, if the game lets me do it.
You can't just take their stuff. That'd be cool.
No, that would be even more like Batman Arkham, which is what this game is trying to be. Not that you're Batman, but you basically have a lot of Batman's moveset. Not that he uses the sword, but like the way you can block somebody and then maybe knock them into each other, or kind of throttle them over. Like a lot of Batman's moves in the Arkham games is what you have here.
Nice, man.
Until I get
Nice. That's the way you do it.
Of course, I'm getting nailed from behind by 80,000 people. Oh! Like when I see the circle and I committed to hitting.
Yeah.
It's like there's that moment where I know death is happening. And, it's so painful!
Yeah, where is that thing?
Oh, it's right here.
There is no thing. You embrace death.
Oh, yeah.
Walked into a wall.
Kind of, you never hear the one that gets you. Boy. Although you do see the yellow circle and you're like, oh crap!
He was a quiet.
Yeah, he was a quiet man. Yeah, the kind of man was. He was a quiet man. Yeah. We'll pretend I wasn't hitting triangle. That's okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And when I say I'm okay with that, I'm really not. I'm just powerless.
It's the quiet ones you gotta watch out for. You ever see that one from Garland?
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was Dangerfield.
No, Dangerfield did the. He was a quiet. Garland has. You have to watch out for the quiet ones. Meanwhile, a loud one will kill you.
Every time it feels like I might win, but
Oh, what's that?
he has a shield, but you can knock him away easily.
Greeny people.
Oh shit! Out now! I'll answer your question in a second. Okay, now the green dude. The thing about them is they have a shield, so initially when you first encounter them, like 3 or 4 hours into the game,
Yeah.
at least for me, you have to either use your sword to fling them into another enemy, or use the grappling hook to fling them into another enemy so they drop their shield. But eventually, you can find a shield breaker gem that just allows you to pull their shield away so you can immediately hurt them, and they basically become like regular enemies with an extra hit. But yeah, they're horrifying when you first meet them, definitely. Whereas the fire guys are horrifying, like, now. And forever. In fact, that's something I should take a look at, my gems, if I can... Oh, but there's no crafting table on this level, so
Oh, I died quickly there.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm not dead. I am dead.
You pulled to Jonathan.
Yeah. That's all I got for this one.
Alright. So I'm gonna give it one more attempt.
Yes.
And then we're going to be done either way. Alright. Because there are more fun games to play. Let's go play something fun. But like... this is gonna suck, isn't it? Okay, maybe not. No, not there! That was the first class, but okay, it's fine. Should be fine. Goodbye to you. Ow, a lot of ow. And this just goes to show you that sometimes the good guys do lose, but we get up and fight another day. But in this instance, the other day is going to be another game, probably Assassin's Creed Origins. But I'll get back to you with what that's going to be for sure next time. See you later, folks. Bye.